A hush falls over the ancient scrolls. They speak not of wars fought with steel, but of a battle waged in the sky in the very dance of stars. Imagine gazing up, centuries ago, seeing constellations not as random patterns, but as living prophecies. And one prophecy, shimmering with an unsettling truth, points to a celestial anomaly. It whispers of a serpent, coiled in the darkness, its tail dragging through the cosmic dust. This isn't mere astronomy. It's a shadow play, a cosmic echo reaching across millennia. We've looked at the heavens and seen beauty, but what if that beauty hides a subtle corruption, a creeping decay woven into the fabric of time itself? This ancient text reveals a pattern, a celestial alignment that predates human history, one that seems to foretell a spiritual famine. It's a blueprint for decline, etched in starlight. We're not just seeing stars, we're seeing a warning manifest. This isn't just a story from the past. The serpent's tail, a symbol of hidden influence and entropy, is aligning now. It's a cosmic breath, a subtle shift in the universal ether that resonates with our own earthly struggles. This celestial event is more than an astronomical curiosity. It's the overture to a symphony of spiritual decline that has been playing out, unseen, around us. You now understand that a forgotten prophecy warns of a celestial serpent's tail influencing our reality. But this ancient knowledge also speaks of a cataclysm, a moment when the stars themselves seem to weep. In the next section, we will delve into these forgotten texts to uncover the star-born cataclysm and its unsettling implications for our lineage. And real quick, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos. Now let's keep going. The ancient texts crackle with an energy that feels both alien and deeply familiar. They speak of a time before time, a cataclysm not of fire and flood, but of light and consciousness. A star-born cataclysm, they call it. Imagine a moment when the very birth of stars held a cosmic error, a flaw in the divine blueprint. These aren't tales for children, they are dire warnings, etched in languages lost to the sands of ages. These forgotten writings describe a time when cosmic beings, the star-born, brought forth creation. But within that genesis, a shadow fell. A fracture appeared, not in the physical cosmos, but in the spiritual architecture. It's as if the initial spark of life carried a hidden entropy, a seed of corruption sown at the very dawn of existence. This cataclysm wasn't an accident, it was a foundational event. We are descendants of this star-born lineage, whether we know it or not. The echo of that initial fracture, that cosmic wound, still travels through our bloodline, influencing our very souls. These texts reveal that the spiritual decay we witness today is a direct consequence of that ancient, star-born cataclysm. The universe itself bears the scar. You've glimpsed the warnings woven into forgotten texts about a star-born cataclysm. Now we must confront how this cosmic event fundamentally warped the very framework of our spiritual perception. In the next section, we'll explore the devastating power of the inverted zodiac and understand the cosmic lie it perpetuates. The celestial tapestry we've been taught to revere, the zodiac, is not what it seems. The ancient lore we've inherited paints a picture of destiny written in the stars, a guiding light for our lives. But what if that light has been intentionally twisted, its meaning inverted? The forgotten texts reveal a startling truth. The zodiac has been systematically corrupted, turned into a tool of disempowerment. Imagine each constellation, each planetary alignment, being subtly reinterpreted, its true message of cosmic connection replaced with a narrative of fate and limitation. This is the essence of the inverted zodiac. It's a cosmic deception designed to blind us to our true potential and anchor us to a predetermined, soul-crushing path. The stars are not our masters, they are, or rather should be, our allies. This inversion is not a random act, it's a deliberate architectural change in the spiritual landscape. By altering the understanding of celestial influences, a powerful lie is perpetuated, one that keeps souls tethered to cycles of struggle and ignorance. We've been fed a version of the stars that serves only to keep us small and lost. You have seen how the zodiac has been inverted, perpetuating a cosmic lie. But this celestial deception is intimately tied to a specific, potent symbol of confinement. In the next section, we will explore the chilling resonance of the black cube and its connection to this grand deception. There is a symbol that permeates the occult and esoteric traditions, a shape revered in places of profound power and hidden knowledge, the cube. But not just any cube. We speak of the black cube. It appears in ancient architecture, in the rituals of secret societies, and in the very imagery used to depict cosmic control. Its presence is undeniable, yet its meaning is deliberately obscured. This black cube isn't merely a geometric form, it's a locus of dense, often dark, energy. It's a symbol that represents limitation, containment, and the severing of spiritual flow. Think of it as an anchor, designed to hold consciousness in a specific, rigid frequency. Its omnipresence in sacred and profane spaces alike is a clue to its foundational role in spiritual architecture. The resonance of the black cube is palpable. It hums with a frequency that dampens intuition and enforces a sense of isolation. It is a symbol of the terrestrial, the material unbound by spirit, a deliberate contrast to the infinite expansiveness that is our birthright. Its very form imprisons the boundless. You have felt the oppressive resonance of the black cube, a symbol of confinement. But this cube is not an isolated entity, it is part of a grander design, a seal that binds us. In the next section, we will explore the intricate hexagonal seal of consciousness binding and its role in this cosmic imprisonment. The hexagon, a six-sided figure, appears in nature with astonishing regularity, from the honeycomb to snowflakes. Yet, in the realm of spiritual warfare, it takes on a far more sinister significance. This isn't about the beauty of natural geometry, it's about the intentional engineering of a seal, a lock designed to fracture and bind consciousness itself. This hexagonal seal is more than just a pattern. It's a blueprint for energetic imprisonment. It represents the division of the divine into 6 distinct, manageable parts, thereby preventing the unified wholeness that leads to true awakening. It's a psychic cage, constructed from the very principles of division and limitation, ensuring that our spiritual energy remains fragmented. The power of this seal lies in its subtlety. It operates on a vibrational level, influencing our thought patterns, our emotions, and our perception of reality. By forcing consciousness through a hexagonal grid, our innate ability to connect with the infinite is disrupted, leaving us vulnerable to external control. It's a trap set in the very architecture of our being. You have now grappled with the concept of the hexagonal seal as a mechanism for consciousness binding. This seal, however, is not the ultimate source of this control, but a tool used by a far greater, more pervasive force. In the next section, we will uncover the chilling nature of Saturn's shadow, known as the Great Eraser. Saturn. The name itself carries a weight, a sense of ancient authority and inevitable consequence. But beyond its astrological significance, Saturn represents something far more profound and terrifying, the Great Eraser. It is the cosmic force that seeks to obliterate divine memory, to sever our connection to our true origins and purpose, leaving behind only a blank slate for rewritten narratives. The shadow of Saturn, the omnipresent ringed planet, is cast not just in our solar system, but across the spiritual planes. It's a force of entropy, of forgetting. This force actively works to compress time, to erase historical truths, and to systematically dismantle our understanding of our own divine heritage. It wants us to forget who we truly are, to become blank vessels. This erasure happens on multiple levels. It's in the history books that are rewritten, the spiritual traditions that are profaned, and the very vibrations that are broadcast to keep us numb and disconnected. Saturn's shadow doesn't destroy, it dissolves, it erases, leaving us adrift in a sea of manufactured ignorance, stripped of our soul's lineage. You've now understood Saturn's shadow as the Great Eraser, a force designed to obliterate our divine memory. But this erasure extends to the very names and archetypes that represent divine feminine power, corrupting them into tools of fear. In the next section, we will expose the inversion of sacred names, focusing on the deception of Astaroth's lie. The divine feminine, the nurturing, creative, and intuitive force of the universe, has been systematically attacked and demonized throughout history. Sacred names that once invoked pure, creative power are now whispered as terms of fear and corruption. This is the inversion of sacred names, a deliberate act of spiritual sabotage. Take Astaroth, once revered as a powerful goddess of wisdom and fierce protector, her name has been twisted. It has been dragged through the mud, associated with darkness and malevolent intent. This isn't accidental. It's a calculated move by forces that seek to dismantle the balance of divine energy, to suppress the feminine principle that holds immense power. The lie surrounding Astaroth and so many other divine feminine figures is a cornerstone of spiritual control. By corrupting these archetypes, the very essence of feminine strength and intuition is rendered suspect, making humanity fearful of its own innate creative and nurturing capabilities. We are being taught to fear the divine within ourselves. You have seen how sacred names like Astaroth have been inverted, becoming tools of deception. But this corruption is not limited to one archetype. It extends to primal forces of chaos and destruction, reimagined to serve a sinister agenda. In the next section, we will confront Pazuzu, the wind of corruption reimagined. Pazuzu, the name itself carries a chilling gust. In ancient Mesopotamia, he was a demon king, a harbinger of famine and drought, a terrifying entity associated with fierce winds. But the truth, hidden in the deeper layers of esoteric knowledge, reveals a different story, a reimagining that serves a much darker purpose than simple terror. The original force, the primal wind that Pazuzu represents, is not inherently evil. It is a force of change, of cleansing, a powerful current that can sweep away stagnation and bring about necessary transformation. However, this primal wind has been corrupted, its essence twisted into a destructive gale that breeds not renewal, but decay and spiritual pestilence. This reimagined Pazuzu embodies a corrupted form of spiritual entropy. It's the breath that siphons life, that carries the seeds of doubt and discord, rather than the winds of truth and liberation. The ancient demon was a reflection of fear, but the modern reimagining is a weapon, a force designed to scatter and confuse the spiritual seeker. You have now encountered Pazuzu, the wind of corruption reimagined as a force of decay. This manipulation of primal forces is a key element in a larger, insidious plan involving the very structure of our reality. In the next section, we will examine the infernal architectures, the circles of influence that are used to trap our souls. The fabric of our reality is not as solid as it appears. Beneath the surface of the mundane lies an intricate, often terrifying, architecture of spiritual control. These are the infernal architectures designed not to house us, but to trap us, to channel our spiritual energy into predetermined, often destructive pathways. These architectures manifest as what are known as circles of influence. Imagine reality as a series of nested wheels, each one designed to keep us spinning in a specific, limiting cycle. These circles don't just dictate our experiences, they determine our spiritual trajectory, ensuring we remain within a predefined circuit, never reaching true liberation. The patterns within these circles of influence are incredibly complex, weaving together numerology, sacred geometry, and vibrational frequencies. They are built to be imperceptible to the untrained eye, yet their effect is profound, guiding our choices, shaping our perceptions, and ultimately dictating the nature of our spiritual evolution or lack thereof. You have begun to understand the circles of influence, the infernal architectures that guide our spiritual path. But how were these intricate patterns of control designed and disseminated throughout history? In the next section, we will explore the grimoires, the very blueprints of these lost arts of spiritual manipulation. In the hushed libraries of forbidden knowledge reside the grimoires. These are not mere books of spells, they are the architectural diagrams, the technical manuals for manipulating spiritual energies and constructing the very cages we find ourselves in. They are the blueprints of the lost arts, detailing the methods of spiritual control and entrapment. Each grimoire is a treasure trove of hidden intent, meticulously outlining rituals, incantations, and symbolic configurations designed to bind, to blind, and to harvest spiritual essence. They reveal how to reverse natural laws, how to invert sacred principles, and how to construct the energetic matrices that govern our existence, often without our conscious awareness. The creation of these grimoires was a deliberate act, a systematic codification of techniques used to establish and maintain spiritual dominance. They are the source code for much of the illusion, providing the underlying architecture for the systems that seek to keep consciousness tethered and subdued. We are living within the framework they designed. You have now examined the grimoires as the blueprints for spiritual manipulation. These texts reveal an understanding of the universe that goes beyond mere physics, harnessing the power of pure vibration. In the next section, we will delve into the ritual of sound and vibration, the core mechanism by which these grimoires exert their influence. The universe hums. It is a symphony of unseen forces, of energies that can shape our reality more profoundly than any physical force. The grimoires understood this deeply, and they codified the secrets of manipulating these elemental energies, particularly through the ritual of sound and vibration. This is not about music, it is about the fundamental frequencies that govern existence. Every object, every thought, every emotion possesses its own unique vibration. By understanding this, ancient practitioners learned to manipulate these frequencies, to create resonant patterns that could either uplift and liberate or bind and control. The ritual of sound and vibration is the key to orchestrating these energetic shifts, to imposing a specific order upon the chaos of existence. The power contained within sound and vibration is immense. It has the ability to penetrate the densest matter, to alter consciousness, and to influence the very flow of life force. The grimoires detail how to use specific sonic frequencies and vibrational patterns to create energetic locks, to imprint commands onto the soul, and to subtly alter the perception of reality itself. You have now grasped the profound implications of the ritual of sound and vibration as a tool of control. This understanding of energy manipulation is not an end in itself, but serves a larger, chilling purpose. In the next section, we will explore the concept of soul harvesting as a twisted form of spiritual evolution. The very essence of our being, our soul, is seen by some as a prize, a resource to be exploited. The concept of soul harvesting paints a grim picture where spiritual energy is not nurtured and allowed to grow, but is systematically extracted, gathered, and utilized for purposes far removed from genuine spiritual advancement. This is presented as a perverse form of evolution. Imagine spiritual growth not as an organic unfolding, but as a process of being pruned and harvested, much like a crop. Certain entities or systems, as detailed in some esoteric texts, view souls as batteries, their life force drained to power their own machinations or to prolong their existence. This evolution is only for the harvesters, not the harvested. This dark doctrine suggests that souls are meant to be a form of cosmic currency, their energy cycled and redirected. The suffering, the struggle, the very essence of earthly experience is, in this view, merely the process of ripening the soul for its eventual extraction. It's an evolution of the taker, maintained by the depletion of the taken. You have now confronted the horrifying concept of soul harvesting, a dark perversion of spiritual evolution. But the mechanism driving this harvesting and the very nature of our existence is an illusion perpetuated by a higher, more fundamental deceiver. In the next section, we will uncover the demiurge's illusion of reincarnation. Reincarnation. For many, it offers solace, the promise of continuation, a chance to learn and grow across lifetimes. But what if this beautiful concept is, in fact, a sophisticated trap, a carefully crafted illusion designed to keep us bound to a cycle of repeated lessons and recycled energies? This is the illusion of reincarnation, crafted by the demiurge. The demiurge, often described as a lesser creator god or an architect of the material world, is said to have created this reality as a prison. The cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, while seemingly natural, is actually a mechanism to keep souls tethered to the material plane, endlessly repeating lessons without ever achieving true liberation or realizing their divine origin. This illusion is enforced by the very nature of the material world and the veil of forgetting that descends upon us with each new life. We are given fragmented lessons, insufficient understanding, and an endless series of karmic debts to work through, ensuring we never quite reach the exit. Each life is a rehashing, a holding pattern. You have now seen how the demiurge perpetuates the illusion of reincarnation, trapping souls in endless cycles. But within this grand deception, seeds of truth, however heresy they might seem, persist. In the next section, we will explore the heretical seeds of true awakening that challenge this manufactured reality. Amidst the carefully constructed deception of the material world, amidst the endless cycles and forgotten truths, there are whispers. They are the heretical seeds of true awakening. These are the fragments of gnosis, the sparks of divine knowledge that refuse to be extinguished, challenging the very foundations of the illusion. These heretical ideas are not about rebellion for its own sake, but about remembering. They are the echoes of our true nature, the innate understanding of our divine origin that the demiurge and his systems work so hard to suppress. They are the inconvenient truths that point beyond the confines of the material prison. These seeds of awakening are found in those rare moments of profound clarity, in the inexplicable intuitions, and in the persistent feelings that something is fundamentally off about reality. They are the glimpses of the true divine, the direct experiences that bypass the programmed narratives and offer a path towards remembering who we truly are beyond the illusion. You have begun to recognize the heretical seeds of true awakening, challenging the manufactured reality. But these seeds are about to blossom, to align with a cosmic event of unprecedented significance. In the next section, we will examine the profound implications of the cosmic alignment of now. The universe is not static. It breathes, it shifts, it pulses with cycles of immense power. We are living through one of these pivotal moments in cosmic history, a time of profound change and energetic convergence, the cosmic alignment of now. This alignment is not just a favorable astrological configuration. It is a potent nexus where celestial energies converge to create unprecedented potential for transformation. Imagine the planets, the stars, the very fabric of spacetime as elements in a grand cosmic symphony. At this moment, those elements are aligning in a way that amplifies certain frequencies, opens specific energetic gateways, and offers a unique window of opportunity. It is a cosmic crescendo, powerful enough to shatter old paradigms and usher in a new era. This alignment is a catalyst. It amplifies the vibrations of consciousness, making it both easier to access higher truths and more challenging to remain deluded. The veil between worlds thins, and the energetic influences that have shaped our reality for ages begin to shift, creating a fertile ground for both immense liberation and profound challenges. You have now understood the significance of the cosmic alignment of now. This powerful juncture is not merely an external event. It directly impacts the very core of our existence, influencing the unseen battles being waged. In the final section, we will explore the vibration of the unseen war that this alignment is amplifying. Beneath the surface of our everyday lives, a war is being waged. It is not a war of nations or armies, but a war of vibrations, a battle for the very consciousness of humanity. This is the vibration of the unseen war, and the current cosmic alignment is raising its intensity to critical levels, making the stakes higher than ever before. This unseen war is fought on the energetic plane, with thoughts, emotions, and intentions acting as weapons. The systems designed to control us deploy frequencies of fear, doubt, and division, while the forces of liberation broadcast frequencies of love, truth, and unity. The cosmic alignment is amplifying both sides, creating an energetic polarization. The battlefield is within each of us. The choice of which vibration to align with determines our path, our reality, and ultimately, our destiny. Understanding this unseen war is the first step in choosing your side and actively participating in the shift towards higher consciousness. But the nature of this vibration is more complex than simple good versus evil, and its true origin lies in a profound cosmic manipulation. Make sure to subscribe for more videos and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. We'll see you in the next one.